Hello there, everyone. This is a very special podcast. We're going to discuss about Monday Night Raw. Okay, my friend, kick it off.
Alright, we're going to talk about the whole Ryback and Cena kind of thing that's kicked off the show. Basically, Ryback came out in an ambulance and all this, and he said that apparently they already had the match set up. Apparently, a Payback is going to be, it's confirmed that it's going to be Ryback versus Cena for the belt, and then Ryback referred to the ambulance match as the stipulation, so that's going to be the stipulation for them this time. So can't wait to see how it turns out. So yeah. So what's your thoughts, guys?
The Ryback match and the Cena?
Yeah, and an ambulance. It's going to be an ambulance at the next pay-per-view, ambulance match.
Hopefully, I hope it's actually somebody get a real new champion, I think.
Yeah, so the belt so there's actually a winner and a loser.
Yeah, something like that, instead of the
Yeah.
no contest match. That was stupid. That was all that build up for nothing.
Yeah, agreed. So, alright.
Well, I'm kind of glad because I'll be alive. For the first time, I will see an ambulance match. I just had a feeling what's going to happen at the last period of Extreme Rules, no contest. I made that review with you, Tony. Now, Tony, tell everyone that you did saw the very first ambulance match real quick, right, Tony?
Yes. I was at the 2003 Survivor Series. It was a long time ago, whatever, but I don't even remember it sometimes myself, but it was between Kane and Shane McMahon, and that was my favorite ambulance match, even though there's been two. But I'm still going to stick with this being my favorite ambulance match after this one's over. So, yeah, that's that. So, next on the agenda is Paul Heyman's new guy, the third guy in his stable. We have CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, and now we have Michael McGillicuddy, a.k.a. Kurt Axel. Kurt Axel, the son of Kurt Hennig.
Hey, Tony, hold on, Tony. Now, tell everyone... we discussed this before we made this podcast, way before Raw kicked off, so tell everyone what we discussed earlier, remember?
Oh, about RVD?
Yeah, but the rumors we discussed about a lot of rumors, remember?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of rumors running around that RVD was going to be the new Paul Heyman guy, so I'm guessing he was going to be healed, but apparently RVD's booked for a hardcore show or some shit against Tommy Dreamer next month or in July.
Yeah, so I don't understand that, July, and this is only May, that makes no fucking sense of it, you know?
And he could, I'm guessing this hardcore, this event he's going to be at against Tommy Dreamer is going to be like a one-time kind of thing, and they still can't appear at, be on Raw, WWE TV?
Yeah. So this is just my theory, guys. I think it was going to be RVD, and something happened backstage. I mean, this is just my theory. Who wants to see Mr. Perfect Son on TV? I mean, I know he's a young guy, but what the hell he did lately? Nothing, has he, Tony?
No, he's been jobbing down in NXT.
Yeah, so I don't know what to make of this overall. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So Vaughn, what's your thoughts?
Mr. Perfect's son?
Yeah.
How old is he?
Mr. Perfect?
He's like Mr. Perfect's son.
Oh, I think he's in his 20s.
And he doesn't wrestle?
He does wrestle, but he's always losing. He's a loser.
Wow.
So
it's a disgrace.
So what's your thoughts? Would you rather have had RVD or this guy?
I wonder if the RVD actually liked him. He was a really good wrestler to me.
Oh yeah, and it makes more sense because he knows Paul Heyman from the ECW days, the original ECW, so it makes more sense. So I think that we kind of fuck up in that department, but whatever.
And finally, we're gonna talk about like when they had the segment with Paul Heyman and the Jobber. Out came Triple H the game, and then he said he booked a match. I guess now he books matches because he's a CEO and he's he's married to the boss's daughter, so he can make matches. He made a match between him and that Jobber, and But the thing about it is Triple H passed out. He couldn't even continue, and they didn't even like. The thing about it is they kind of did this with the last man standing match last night. They didn't declare like what do you call it? They didn't declare anything. They just like Paul Heyman and the guy walked away, and then Triple H was like passing out and stuff. He had to get help from the doctors and the trainers. They were giving him water and everything. So that's how Raw ended, which is I don't get it. So What's your thoughts, guys?
Not a really good way to end the show.
I totally agree. I mean, it's stupid. They have plenty of time after Extreme Rules, and they did absolutely jack shit. I thought this was gonna be an awesome Raw, to get ready for Payback and SummerSlam, but I was totally wrong. Again, Tony, once again, we drink the fucking Kool-Aid. So once again, WWE, fuck you.
So I think that. Oh, by the way, I might point out. Big E Langston, what an impressive match he had. He defeated Alberto Del Rio. So is this going to start him and Dolph Ziggler's feud? I'm just throwing stuff out there. So
I don't know. I have no idea, Tony. But it just makes me mad that all this hype on Twitter to RVD and all this stuff. You know what? I don't want these fucking rumors started. So it makes me. And then we get these I don't want they change his name on. Why did they change his name anyway?
Well, because they kind of want to have him use well, he's not using his real name, which is Joe Henning. They kind of wanted to give him a kind of similar, like almost his real name. But Michael McGillicuddy was it was overdue. Like they kept using it all the time, so it's about damn time they changed it up.
And they changed his music too, huh?
Yeah, they did change his music. And by the way, they actually Wade Barrett debuted a new song too
tonight. Yeah. I just realized that. Yeah, they sure did. Another thing on the agenda. What's your thoughts on this whole Wade Barrett IC title picture in the future?
Well, Wade Barrett needs to drop the belt to The Miz down the road here, and then Wade Barrett around Money in the Bank time. Wade Barrett needs to qualify for Money in the Bank, the world title one, and then win the damn thing finally. So yeah. Because
it was gonna happen that 1 year, but he got hurt and he got pushed back, and then it took a while, and then. Now he's a fucking IC champion. He shouldn't really be IC champ. I totally agree with you, Tony. Hopefully he drops the IC belt at Payback against The Miz. Then he could be in a Money in the Bank, and he wins it, for the first time for him,
Yeah.
So, anything you always want to say, guys?
No. Go ahead, Vaughn. Anything?
No.
No.
Oh, I was surprised to see ambulance match to ambulance to kick off Raw. That was kind of awesome to see,
Yeah, and he actually he threw Zack Ryder into the ambulance. So
yeah, he's not gonna do that, Cena. Trust me, he's not.
Cena's gonna fucking lift him up with one finger.
Super Cena.
Oh yeah, this be the first time it'll be a title match for ambulance. Usually it's not, is it?
No, it's just like a grudge match.
So is it gonna be a title match on it or no?
Yeah, it's a title match.
So it'd be because the first one no title, second one no title, so the third one title. So it'd be kind of cool to see one.
Time's a charm.
Yep. I still think the first one ambulance match is always better than the second one.
Yeah, Kane and Cena. Notice this. What do you call it? The first ambulance match had Kane. The second one had Kane, and then and Cena. Now you notice how they pass the trait. It's like a trait. It's like a cycle. Like, yeah, the first one was Kane, and then the second one was Kane, and now the third one is Cena. Like Cena was in the second one, now he's passed down to the third one. I just thought I'd throw that in there.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a whole thing with Cena, in ambulance matches.
Yeah, like they have them every year.
Yep.
They were actually supposed to have a Big E Langston versus Cena Elimination Chamber this year, but they booked it wrong. So
thank God. Okay, so anything you want to say?
Follow me on Twitter at the Rated R Viper 1. Subscribe to me at the Rated R Viper 1 and the Wrestling Talent. And go ahead, plug your channels, Vaughn.
My channels? I only have one channel. You know it. It's iFi Warrior 17. Subscribe. 17. It's not. I don't like saying 17. Sounds weird.
Alright, iPod Warrior 17. Go subscribe. Awesome videos on there. And yeah, so that's it for us. So go ahead, Rai, finish out the video.
Okay, follow me on Twitter. It's Team Rai32. Sub to me on YouTube. It's Team Rai, and that's about it. This is just a short podcast to discuss about Raw and all good stuff. So have a good one. The channel's out here. Sign off. Goodbye, everyone. I'm out here. Later.